of Jesus.
Apostolic Sunday School.com.
Hello and welcome to ApostolicSundaySchool.com. Today we're going to talk about an object lesson that one of our teachers did that was definitely out of the box, definitely attention-getting, and one that the kids still talk about. Mainly because it was so gross and so weird, but it was pretty cool. We were talking about, believe it or not, Balaam and the talking donkey, and somehow he segued this into a very interesting lesson involving eggs. The lesson we were teaching was about how anger can so twist you and so mess with you that Balaam was actually talking to a donkey, and instead of letting that startling fact amaze him and just confuse him and mess with his mind, he was so mad that it didn't even occur to him that this was an odd thing that his donkey was talking to him. So he began beating his donkey and telling him, to get on his way. And the donkey's arguing with him, saying, "What have I done to you? Haven't I been a good donkey?" And it's a funny story. So he used that basic premise to do a object lesson involving hard-boiled and raw eggs. So he had 12 eggs, and half of them were boiled, hard-boiled, and half of them were not. So he called up someone up there, and they were doing what they called egg roulette, where they would each choose an egg at random, supposedly at random, and they would smash it on their head. And of course, if it was raw, you got egg all over your face, all over your body, and if it was hard-boiled, you got away nearly scot-free. So it was actually rigged where the guy he called up knew which ones to pick, and all of those were hard-boiled, and the guy teaching the lesson picked all of the raw eggs. Before they started, the teacher started bragging about how good he was at this game, that he had never lost at this game, and that there was no way that anyone could compete with him. So as the game went on, hard-boiled to the volunteer and a raw egg on the face of the teacher. And of course, he pretended to be embarrassed and that this was a new thing. He had never had this happen to him. And then the second one, and he got angrier. And the third one, and he got even angrier. And the fourth, and by this time, he's furious, and he starts picking up eggs and smashing them all over his body because he's so mad. And the lesson he was trying to teach was the more angry you get, the stupider you make yourself look. And he did look pretty silly. By the time it was done, there was egg everywhere, all over him, all over the stage, even on our backdrop. So he got a little carried away. But again, this goes back to the statement of, I would rather rein in a noble steed than prod a stubborn mule. And so it was awesome, though. The kids still talk about it. So the more angry you get, the sillier you look. And following this, you'll see a clip of him actually doing the lesson. So enjoy.
Anything really weird in that story? Yes. What was the weirdest thing in that whole story?
You were talking like a donkey!
What was the weirdest thing in the story? Yeah. There was a talking donkey!
No, there was you!
Did you guys notice that? There was a talking
Do you want to go to your mom?
And did you guys also realize that Balaam was so mad, he was so angry that he didn't even notice the donkey was talking. He was talking back to the donkey. He was arguing with the donkey. When you get mad, you change. When you get mad, you do things that, quite frankly, make you look dumb. You do. We all do. We get mad and we do stupid things. And when you get mad, you change. Now, here we have just a regular egg. This is just an egg. And it just, it cracks, whatever else. If I can ever crack it, there you go. It just cracks. It breaks. It's a regular egg. But you get I have another egg here. This is a hard-boiled egg. Hard-boiled, right? It was put in the fire, and it changes it. It doesn't crack. It doesn't smush. It doesn't... Being in the fire, being upset, all that heat and anger, it changes it. It changes it. Now, we're going to do a little demonstration. We're going to do a game. Man. We're just going to demonstrate, this kind of thing. We're going to play a game called egg roulette. Now, I need one volunteer to play with me. I need one volunteer. Brother Joseph, come on up, Joseph. Everybody give Joseph a big hand. Give him a big hand. Now, I must warn you. Hold those up high, Brother Julian. Hold those up high. There you go. I must warn all of you that I am really, really good at this game. In fact, can I just say, I've never lost. I have never lost at egg roulette. That's how good I am. So, we're gonna talk about, can you be our table? We'll have you be our table. All right, hold it up a little higher. There you go. All right. And since I'm so good, I'm going to let Brother Joseph go first. Go ahead, Brother Joseph. Go ahead, grab an egg. Grab an egg. All right, and you just take it, just kind of smash it on your head. All right. He got lucky. He got the hard-boiled egg. Now remember, guys, I don't lose. I don't care. I'll just grab an egg and... Okay. All right. Whatever. 2 out of 3. We'll go 2 out of 3. I don't lose. He said it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Pick it in. It doesn't matter. All right. Go ahead. All right. Guys, he's been picking from one side. I'll pick one from his side. All right. Guys, I don't lose. You just snap. Come on. Just pick an egg. Pick an egg. Hurry up. Pick an egg. This is dumb. I got egg running down my face. I'm trying to teach you a lesson. Fine. Here. Just get an egg and... There's an old expression. All right, there's an old expression. You have egg on your face. You do something stupid. No, I'm honestly really not bad. It's okay. But when you get mad, when you get angry, you tend to do things that make you look like you got egg on your head. Makes you look stupid. I got egg running in my eyes. It's so gross. It makes you look dumb. It makes you look... You get mad and you throw things, or you say things, or you do things. Or you go pout and you go sit in your room and I'm still angry. Because you're angry. And sometimes these things come in your life like Balaam's donkey. God puts these things in your life. There's an obstacle in your life. You're trying to do something and it just won't work. You're trying to go somewhere and it just doesn't happen. Why? Because God is putting an obstacle in your life like Balaam's donkey. And when you act stupid and you get mad at God and you get all upset, God's trying to show you, hey, I'm trying to protect you from something. Right. So, guys, remember, when God puts an obstacle in your life, these eggs are nasty. When God puts an obstacle in your life, don't get mad, don't get angry. Otherwise, you might wind up looking like this. Right.